Well, the P-47 is complete. The crack was right over here in the cowl, and it came down, went around this way, came all the way down, broke around through here. Then if I lift the front of the plane up, you can see it's split down the middle. I used some Gorilla Glue to glue it back together, and then some putty to fix it up, sanded it, painted the bottom actually with Tamiya X10 gunmetal, and then actually I used the Tamiya X11 for the silver touch-ups in and around these areas here, and honestly it was a great match. So that's it, it's back together. Had to get a motor mount, spinner, cowl, the shaft on the motor, excuse me, but it's back together. It was in 5 pieces, it's back together now in 1. You can see there's a little crease over in this area, and then if I sneak around to the other side, there's a pretty big crease in that area right there. But yeah, it broke down straight through, right along that area there, and then continued down. But now it looks pretty good actually with that gunmetal on there. I'll give it something nice. I'm thinking about painting something over under here, underneath the bird, maybe putting some, bombs or something like that. I'm trying to find some pictures of some, excuse me, authentic P-47 stuff. So, wanted to see what's going on as far as paint schemes are concerned. The only thing I had to modify was I had to put a little weight on the propeller, just to balance it out, because I was getting a little shake. Also, while I had the gunmetal out, I decided to do a little painting on the machine guns, just to make it look a little more authentic. I took a little silver on the exhaust there. Really didn't weather it, just figured I had some extra paint on the brush, so what the hell. And I painted the oleo on the strut. I painted that gunmetal, and I decided to put the wheel pans back on, or the landing gear covers, whatever they're called. But the weird thing is when I first flew the plane, I had to put a ½ ounce of weight on the nose because it was very tail heavy. And now, actually, believe it or not, the CG seems right on. Another thing I did was I noticed that my right side elevator was a little loose on the right side. So what I did was I cut it, and I put in some proper hinges, if you noticed them there. And I did the same thing on the left side. Even though the left side was fine, I just figured, you know what, there's no point having the right side done without having the left side done. So I went ahead and did it. And then the left side of the elevator was down a little bit, so I decided to heat it up with a regular hair dryer that my wife has, and pulled that back up, and it seems to be good now. The only thing that I noticed that's a little concerning, that I'm going to have to figure out something, maybe have to shave the canopy, is that the canopy is up a little bit in this front area here, and I just don't want the air to catch it. Also, I still have a crack here that I have to deal with. But other than that, she's all back together. See you next time. Take care, everybody. P-47, out. See you on the tube.